Okay, let's try that again. Hey, I'm Casper's GG, and welcome to the video. This video, we're going to teach you 5 things to make sure that as a new streamer, you get to the next level. Come, I'll show you exactly what I'm going to go through and steps on how to implement it. First, one that most people don't realize when you start out as a new streamer: titles and tags. So things like titles should not have your game or your name in them, because people can already see your name and the game when they go to the category to browse. So there's no point actually just using up your available space in your 25 characters that they see. You need to actually put in what you're going to be doing in the game. You need to also, sometimes ask them questions like, would you prefer salty or sweet snacks? People will come in and actually tell you which one they want, salty or sweet. You can ask them what kind of snacks they actually eat after that question. There is these things that you can do, like conversation starters are a great one. Or if you're doing achievement hunting, what achievement are you going for in the game? So people come in and they kind of know already what you're going to do that day. And it's easier for them to talk to you to interact with them, because they've already told you something. And you have told them something. So it's easier for them to interact. Now, tags are another thing that are very important when you start streaming. Things like you should know exactly what tags are important to you. One thing I would suggest is going to look through the list of the tags that you can put on your stream. And now you have 5 tags on your category in Twitch, because after the tags that come with the game, you can put the 5 there. And they're important, guys, because they show more discoverability on Twitch, like family friendly, playing with viewers, backseating allowed, backseating not allowed. These are important because they actually provide another bit of discoverability. Are you an anime nerd? Put the anime tag in. Make sure that you use up all the tags that you can put on at the end of that tag bit, which is just under the title, guys. So step 2, chatbot. Anything that you can integrate is perfect. I would suggest Streamlabs chatbot, but you don't have to. There's a range of bots out there, all different ways. There is the Mixer Up bot, Structure bot, there is the Streamlabs chatbot, there is obviously Nightbots, and you have the stream elements as well to put in with that. I personally use the Streamlabs chatbot. It's amazing for me. I would like to learn other bots, but I just don't have time between streaming and making YouTube content. So we'll see. But I would generally tell you to go and do Streamlabs chatbot. There's quite a lot of tutorials, so don't ask me for one. There's perfect amount of them on YouTube. You go and have a browse and set up your chatbot. It's important for you to do, so people have something to play with when they're on your stream. Third one, which is very much like the chatbot, is your extensions. Your extensions are important. You get about 5 groups of extensions. So you have 3 panels and you have 2 components. You can have 1 overlay, but most of the extensions don't work as an overlay. So there is some really pretty cool things out there. I would generally say sound alerts, a good integration. Pokemon community game. As 2021, it's good. It gives you a little bit more discoverability out there, especially if you join the Discord for Pokemon community game. Those are the two that I would recommend. There's plenty more, so you can put on a leaderboard as well, which will tell people if you're signed in to Streamlabs or Stream Elements which person is top of the leaderboard in bits, subs, cheers, and also chatters. So it's very important because it actually tells you and them who has been chatting, who has been subbing, and who's given bits. So there is that kind of race to the top, guys. So the next one is your about and schedule. If you have just got streaming, you might have not set up your about. Your about is important because it tells people where you are in the world. It might tell them a little bit about you, like your age, what you've been playing, what you're doing, what kind of, like, are you part of a certain thing? Are you watching anime? Are you a bibliophile, which is the lover of books? Any of these things that people might like, are they fans? I've put on mine. I love foraging for wild food. I have people come in and talk about mushrooms, which I like. So yeah, you could always put that in and make sure that you work with that. The other thing I would suggest is put in a physical schedule so people actually can tell what the schedule is. Make sure to update every single time you need to that schedule. Don't use per se the Twitch one. I usually have it written in the about section, so one of the panels, what days I am live, so people can know that. And also make sure to set up links, guys. In your about section, set up your links. Pretty much the simple ones are set up a Discord. Put the link of Discord in there. If you're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, or on YouTube, make sure to put your links in there. Even though a lot of people won't click on those links, it's a way of people actually discovering you off the platform and getting to know you more. I would highly suggest, if you haven't got a Discord, set a Discord up. It's extremely important to be able to curate a community offline, because we don't have any discoverability. As soon as we finish a stream, there's nothing left for someone to watch after that. So you need to keep on going with that. Another thing I would say, which is now tip number 5, is make sure you join a streaming community. So the Discords for streamers is probably the best place to start making your friends, unless you really are part of other people's communities already. A lot of people are not going to know you. They're not going to be interested in you because they don't know you as a person. Reach out. Find someone that you gel with. Even if you sit there and go, okay, like, I reached out to Casper, I've reached out to 5 people for these things where, let me think. I've reached out to 5 people and they don't want to play the same game as I do. They don't have the same schedule as I do. Make sure that you just keep on talking. The best thing is to make friends when you can. Don't overly network, because that's not a thing. Make sure to develop relationships. More that you talk doesn't mean that you're talking in a good way. You're just making noise. Ask people. People always like talking about themselves. Ask them lots of questions. Oh yeah, what game should I play? What kind of things should I focus on? Make sure that you make your friends, learn from your other friends. If they've got more viewers. What are they doing? Just ask them. Most people are very happy on Twitch or on other places to kind of help you. So even if like you talk to one and they're extremely rude, that doesn't mean your other 5 friends are not going to help you. It's just a way of things. You just help someone else. Apply for someone's stream team, which means that a partner has already set up a stream team. Now, there's not as much discoverability in stream teams anymore, but it does help people that are looking for someone to raid. Or it's good for people to kind of get to know you because they're like, oh, so-and-so's part of my stream team. Why don't I say hi? So there's a lot of times where you can actually talk to people and discover new friends and new acquaintances through that. And I would definitely say that those are the top 5 things to bring your new streaming to the next level. Love you all, guys. I hope you have fun. I will put the Twitch link down the description below, also my Discord, so you can come hang out, ask questions. It's all fun and games. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.